Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you my key takeaways from Austin Kleon's book, Show Your Work. Coming right up. My personal development plan for 2022 involves reading a lot of books. I believe that the more you read, the more knowledgeable you become and the more effective you become in various areas of your life. So I've started listening to a number of audiobooks. I've started reading a number of books. Some books I've had for some time in my library, just didn't have the time to read them. I'm making the time to improve myself by reading as much as possible. So last week I finished Austin Kleon's book titled Show Your Work, which is pretty much about the importance of sharing your work in order to grow, especially in the online space. So as I was reading the book, I was making notes of everything that stood out for me, and that's exactly what I'll be sharing with you today. Number one, creativity is a mindset, not a talent or a personality trait. Now that's a huge paradigm shift for me because most of us believe that it's either you are creative or not. We basically isolate ourselves according to whether we believe we are creative or not. So he's a creative, I'm not a creative, I'm a creative. But for me to learn that creativity is actually a mindset changes the game, and it actually makes sense if you really think about it, because creativity is usually supported by curiosity, by the willingness to learn, the willingness to explore. The more you learn, the more you expose yourself to different things, the more creative you are likely to become. So stop thinking that you're not creative. Maybe the only problem is you are not inspired enough. So find what inspires you, find what you are passionate about. That will spark your creativity. We are all creative in some way. Life is about creating. We are all here to create. We may vary in our scale, we may vary in our unique vocation, but we are all creators in some way. So there's no such thing as I'm not creative, you're not creative. We are all creative. We just need to find our inspiration. We just need to find our element, that one thing that really sparks our unique creativity. Learn from those that inspire you. There are already people that are doing what you are trying to achieve. So learn from them. You don't have to copy them entirely, but it's important to find a role model. It doesn't have to be someone that you know personally. It may just be someone that you follow online, someone that you follow on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram. Learn from those people. There's a high chance that they have a blueprint that works. So learn from them, borrow from their blueprint, and add your own unique flavor. Sometimes you don't need to reinvent the wheel. If there's a formula that works, that someone else has proven, then you can adopt that and make it your own, but obviously add your own unique spice to it so that you can also contribute, so that others can learn from you too. This is another game changer for me, and that is your personality is more important than what you know. Phew! I've been procrastinating starting this channel because I felt like I was not knowledgeable enough yet, because maybe I was comparing myself with other creators who seemed more knowledgeable than me. But to learn that my personality is more important than what I know, obviously as a creator you need to add value, you need to teach, you need to somehow educate people. But your personality is more important than anything else. Leverage on the fact that we are all human to connect with your audience. Share your life, share your experiences, share your pains. People will connect with us because human experiences are not unique. So find those connection points by being genuine, by really being human. Help your community grow, help your community overcome certain challenges in their lives. That will always be more important than what you think you know. Don't be afraid to share. People often say that you must make your moves in private, you must not share your life with the world. I understand where that is coming from, but as a content creator, don't be afraid to share, because you will connect with people by what you share. You will connect with people by inviting people to your space and showing them certain hacks that make your life easier. By sharing, you inspire as well. I started getting even more serious about YouTube after watching a video of a fellow creator who shared how their life changed because of the efforts that they've put into their YouTube channel. And the growth happened so quickly that I was inspired myself to work hard so that I can also gain a certain level of success through my YouTube channel. That person shared out of love. That person shared out of wanting to add value to our lives, because they were not afraid to share their journey and their experience. Many of us were inspired. So don't be afraid to share. You will never know who you are inspiring. You'll never know who you are educating, who you are adding value to through what you share. Share your processes. People want to know how a sausage is made. Humans are very curious creatures. So show people how you make your videos. Show them your creativity setup. Show them what apps you are using. Show them what inspires you. Show them your daily routine. That's how you connect with your audience. That's how you connect with people on a human level, so that whatever that you talk to them about, they can trust you, they can believe you, because they feel part of your life, they feel part of your journey, they feel part of your experience. Show people how you edit your videos. Show people what shops you go to. Your channel might not be focusing on vlogging, but people connect better when they sort of have an understanding of what you're about, when they have some type of sneak peek into your life, into your pains, into your thought process. But then there's a difference between sharing and oversharing. So my rule of thumb, whenever I share, I ask myself, will this add value to someone's life? Will this inform? Will this educate? Will this inspire? If whatever that I'm trying to post is not going to do any of that, I think twice before I share. So don't overshare. Some things are just trivial. Some things are not worth sharing. Share only what you think will add value to someone else's life. Share only that which you feel will somehow be valuable information to another person. Sometimes whatever you are posting is about entertaining, and there's nothing wrong with that. We need to laugh. We need to enjoy certain videos, so entertain, educate, add value, teach, but don't be afraid to share. And learn to take a punch. A lot of creators are afraid of sharing because they care too much about negative comments. They care too much about negative criticism. But all great creators get criticized. All successful people get criticized. It comes with the territory. So take the punch. Don't take it personal. Don't get defensive. Don't entertain trolls. Usually trolls are people who don't have much going on in their own life, so they attack and try to feel good about themselves by attacking people that are doing something about their lives. And again, there is positive criticism and negative criticism. If someone gives you positive criticism, it might be helpful for whatever that you're trying to do. So learn to take criticism, whether it's positive or negative. If it's positive, learn from it. If it's negative, ignore it. Dogs will always bark at things that are moving. The fact that they are barking at you, it means you are doing something right. It means you are moving in the right direction. So roll with the punches. Don't worry about what everyone thinks of you, because the right people will give you the right advice. The right people will give you that constructive criticism that will take your craft to the next level.